Hello and welcome back to Little Grey Box. It's Phoebe here with Matt behind the camera, and on this channel we share with you all our experiences and tips to help you travel well. And in today's episode we are in New Zealand in the South Island exploring beautiful Wanaka. Lake Wanaka covers a surface area of around about 192 square kilometers, and the town of Wanaka sits at the southern end, and it is bordered by some absolutely spectacular snow-capped mountains. Now, Wanaka is my favorite place in New Zealand, and that is because it is perfect. There is a never-ending list of amazing adventure activities, world-class food, beautiful accommodation, and if all of that weren't enough, the people are lovely too. Personally, I would love to move here for a year and see every single season because it's just such a special spot. Now, over the next couple of days, we're going to be digging up some amazing things to do, including going skiing, eating lots of food, and having lots of fun. So strap yourselves in. But to get started, we need to fuel up. Located along the lakefront here in Wanaka, Alchemy is the perfect place to come for breakfast, lunch and dinner. All three, you guys. Now, they have had a change in ownership over the last 12 months. So if you've eaten here outside of a year ago, you have to come back and try their menus, which I believe are ever changing and seasonal. I love that. Now, I was stalking them on Instagram and their food looks so good. When the menu was in front of me, I didn't know what to order because it all looks good. But I have gone for their plant-based one. This is a pumpkin, beautiful spiced pumpkin on sourdough. Yum, yum, yum. Crunchy chickpeas here. And Matt has gone for their chicken burger. Is there anything better in life than sourdough? Oh. That is really good. As I mentioned earlier, Wanaka is home to an endless list of amazing adventure activities, and we are going to be getting stuck into one of those right now with the guys at the Cardrona. Now, they are the only operators offering quad bike tours out here. I am really, really excited for this, guys. Let's go.
Never understand the things that we want, but you keep coming back. I want love you don't. No, so why are you here? Yeah.
So I'll tell you guys a little bit about the history of the valley, because it all used to be a gold mining town. So when Cardona was at its biggest, there was about 3,500 people living here. While today we only have about 98 locals, so it was much bigger. So the little cottage with the red door and the red window, that's the original butcher house.
Oh my God.
So no refrigerators back then. Now, have you guys been to the Cardrona hotel, the famous pub?
Yeah.
So that's where the English were living. And back then they had a bank, a school, church, post office, general store, 5 hotels and pubs back then. Even one police officer who got either locked up himself before good night.
This is awesome!
Don't call me back, just say goodbye. I can't change the past. Don't wanna complicate things. Maybe if I asked, was any of it real? Was it real? There's only one thing left to do. My heart is breaking on you, so I'll say goodbye. Let's put the sun back in the sky. Tired of crying, don't call me back, just say I'll say goodbye.
We've made it to the top! So we are about 16 or 1700 meters above sea level. Those quad bikes are so comfortable. It kind of takes a second to get used to the rhythm of it. It really takes your whole body steering, and then you get the rhythm of it, and it is so fun. You just rip around. Matt and I have been watching too much Top Gear lately, haven't we? We think we're a little bit professional like the Stig, but we're not. And it is stunning up here. I mean, You know, Sam, our guide, she promised us we'd be coming to the top. I cannot physically stand any higher than this. We've made it right to the top, you guys. So what a way to spend an afternoon. What a way to take in the beauty of the South Island.
Tired of crying. Don't call me back, just say goodbye.
For accommodation, we are staying here at Crosshill Lodge and Domes. It is located at Lake Hawea, around 15 minutes drive from the heart of Wanaka. And this is one of their incredible geodomes. Now, this place is all about nurturing people's powerful connection to this unique landscape and the people whose paths cross while they are here. And we have never stayed anywhere quite like this. It is so very beautiful and equipped with everything you could need, including a huge deck, a fireplace, a really comfortable bed, and this gorgeous window, perfect for watching the sunrise and set. Our host, Sarah at the Dome, she just gave us the most delightful high country welcome. We went up to the lodge, had a cup of tea, sat around and chatted, had some homemade cake. It was such a lovely way to start our stay there, honestly. But the sun has gone down and we are starving. So we have come here to Amigos in Wanaka. It was only a short 15-minute drive from where we're staying at the Domes. And wow, the food looks so good. Now they have a $5 Taco Tuesday special, of course. So if you are here on a Tuesday, take advantage of that. But I have to tell you, the food has been amazing so far. Started with some guac and chips. Got ourselves a few soft tacos. I'm going to slather that in hot sauce when Matt turns the camera off, but for now I'm just going to tuck into it. They're really good tacos! Yum! Good morning, you guys! Wow, what a place to stay. That is so special in those domes. I don't know how to describe it. It's like being in another world, your own private little bubble. It's so amazing. Now, we woke up this morning and headed up to the lodge for breakfast. It was so lovely. It was like going up to a really great friend's farmhouse who also happens to be an amazing cook. We're so late. We were having such a great time. We had this big plan to get up the mountain super early today for our epic shred sesh. But we just got tied up having a great time, living life in the moment. You know how it is. So now we're in the car, finally, and we're going to get up there because it's time to rip it and stick it. With an elevation of 1,670 meters and over 400 hectares of terrain, it is no wonder Cardona is one of New Zealand's most beloved snow destinations. Now, it has terrain suitable for everybody. So many different people come here, from beginners through to Olympic and X Games athletes, and all the in-betweeners like me / professionals. And it is definitely one of my favorite spots to come when we're in New Zealand. It's so close to Wanaka. I think from our accommodation it took us maybe 50 minutes to get right up the top here. The facilities are amazing. They have so many good spots to eat here, and I'm going to show you what my favorite one is and tell you why a little bit later. But for now, we're going to get in a warm-up run and then see if we can keep tackling those blue runs for me. I feel like I'm really starting to find my feet with skiing, so let's go and get started.
It's just you, me, and the odds. We stuck together, we two peas in a pod. You dealt a bad hand, I'm there seizing the cards. We'll never be separated till we seeing the gods. We've been low together, high forever. Long as we go together, we'll die whenever. Be a light, couldn't let the darkness try you ever. Truth in my word, you I lie to never. And when the world gets a little too hard, wipe your eyes, put away your sorrow. When it's war, I'll be leading the charge, and I'll be still fighting for you tomorrow.
Well, like my cat always says, not every day will be your best, but every day's a chance to do your best. Okay? She's wise. I sucked just then. I was not my shreds self. I was not in full shreds mode. I'm going to confidently blame my gear and take no responsibility for what just happened out there on my first run whatsoever. So I've come in here and I've forked out the extra $20 for the performance rentals, and it's really a winning state of mind, isn't it? So my boots are feeling more comfortable, my skis are feeling, I haven't put them on yet, but they look lethal, and I feel like now we're aligned spiritually and I can get back out there. I'm going to reset, start again, and I'm going to nail it.
Let me be your shield, let me be your shield. Let me be your shield, let me be your.
Oh my god. The food here at Cardrona is so good, and there's so many different places. Since the last time we came here, they've done some great renovations and everything is looking really schmick up here. It's like a real luxury resort, and they don't skimp on the food. You could eat here breakfast, lunch and dinner and be quite happy. Now my favorite place to come is the noodle bar, because for me, Japanese food pairs perfectly with snow sports. I don't know what it is. The ramen, the sushi, the rice, all of it. The miso, oh the miso. It goes really well. So that's what we've done. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to share, and I'm gonna get stuck into these noodles. That's delicious. I'm so tired. I think we've just been, we've been on this road trip for nearly 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm pretty beat. Today was a struggle. Really humbled me, reminded me I ain't nothing special.
Is it alright if I stay today?
We've come back down from the mountain right here to our accommodation at Crosshill Lodge and Domes, set among the stunning background of Lake Hawaii. Now this place is surrounded by mountains. We can see those beautiful ones with a dusting of snow all over them. That beautiful afternoon light is throwing some gorgeous colours. There's purples and oranges. It's crisp and cool, but it's not freezing cold. And yet, look at this beautiful spot to warm up. So this is their hot tub. It is for use by guests here. You just have to book it, as we have done for tonight. And the cool thing about this is that it's heated by fire. So Matt is stoking the hot tub flames this evening, and it's going to take a couple of hours to heat up, but it's going to be worth it. We've got this cool little smoking chimney up here. We're going to slide into that beautiful warm water at about 8:30 tonight, I think, and we are just going to relax those tired muscles from that big day on the snow. So this is definitely part of what makes this place really special, but I want to show you around a little bit more, because the lodge, the domes, the whole thing, it's such a destination and such a big part of capturing what Wanaka is all about. So let me take you for a walk around the place, point a few things out, and I want to show you the lake as well before the sun goes. Let's go have a look. Much like any home, the kitchen is the heart of this place, and the kitchen is located up here in the lodge facility. So we've got this great shared space for everybody. They have these comfy seats here. There's a television if you need to catch up on your binge watching, but trust me, when you're here, you won't need to. This is where we had breakfast this morning. Everybody sits there, it's communal. It's a real sense of community and connection. The kitchen here is open. Help yourself to anything, cups of tea, whatever you like. It's truly like staying at somebody's house. They call it high country hospitality, and I genuinely think that is the way I like to travel. Sometimes you stay in a place and it's so fancy that you feel uncomfortable, but with high country hospitality like this, you feel so very welcome. And let me show you a prime example of what I'm talking about. You come up here, the fire is going, and they have this assortment of home-baked goodies. Just help yourself, you know, they've got chocolate covered cookies there, these beautiful ones, this beautiful apple cake. I've had way too much of that, and yet not enough. Lake Hawaii is absolutely breathtaking. It is so peaceful and serene and calm here. Being down here at this time of day, you get all those beautiful reflections of the water. It's so glassy. It honestly looks unreal. I think this is one of the most beautiful parts of New Zealand. It never ceases to amaze. I really want to come back here in the summer so that I can dive in there and swim. I would die for certain if I did it today. I'd scream and then cry and die. But it looks so beautiful. My gosh, this place is so beautiful. It just continues to blow me away. As I understand it, Sunday mornings in Wanaka start slow. Nobody gets up until about 10 or 11, and I wish that were me. But we have a great activity planned this morning, and we want to get in a good breakfast before we go and do that. I think we're going to need it. So for that, I wanted to come back to one of our favourite places. Now, we first came to Relish's many, many years ago. It was our first ever trip to Wanaka. We loved it so much that we ate here every morning for like 3 days in a row, and they have these like spring onion potato cakes. We just ate our weight in them, and I like emailed them. I was like, do you still have those spring onion cakes? And they're like, yes we do. I think there'd be an uprising in Wanaka if we took them off the menu. So here we are, we're back, we want the cakes, we're ready for breakfast. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Looks even better than I remember it. The potato cakes have changed shape. They used to be round, now they are a rectangle. I'm into it. So the food looks sensational, you guys. Usually when I think of a big breakfast, I think of it as being like a big sloppy mess. This is just like little bits of everything delicious, and I am so excited to eat it. Yum! I told you we have an amazing activity planned for today, and here we are. Now we are at Wild Wire Wanaka at Twin Falls, so named because there are 2 waterfalls behind us. And what we're going to do here is we are going to make our way up that waterfall, a series of bridges and wires and vertical climbing. Now they have 3 different options depending on how long you want to spend, what your physical ability is, and just really how adventurous you're feeling. We're going to be doing the middle one. It's called Wild Thing. It's about 5 hours or so. It's going to see us go 300 meters vertically and cover around 750 meters of terrain with our guides, and it looks like the perfect way to get outdoors, active and adventurous. So let's get out there and give it a go.
And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise. That with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It was really, really enjoyable. You get to hang off. You can see incredible views all around us. The mountains, Lake Wanaka, the waterfall here. It is so immersive. You get right into nature, and it makes you appreciate how beautiful this area is. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's nice. Nice big lush yes. That's perfect. That's good luck, rather.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife.
Okay, in true high country hospitality style, we've just sat around, we've had some delicious nibbles, shared some wine, shared some stories. It feels like you're hanging out with family. And now Robin has been hard at work in the kitchen, the magician back there, the legend that is, and she has brought out this plate of food, and if you could smell it, that curried lentil patty is making my mouth water. I cannot wait any longer. I've been watching her plate that up for far too long and now I needs to eat it. Oh, Robin! Okay, here we go. She's never made it before. This is a first. I'm happy to be the guinea pig. It's so good. It's delicious.
My face, all that ever was is a wreck.
It's so good. Honestly, everything's been amazing. Good morning, you guys. We are waking up feeling refreshed and ready to go again today. Last night was just so lovely and so relaxing. A really great way to connect with the community here in Wanaka and can't help but feel like you're part of the place. And for me, that's what makes the area so special and why I keep coming back. You just fall in love with the people, fall in love with how beautiful it is, and you just want to come back time and time again, which Matt and I definitely will be. Now we have come up for our final breakfast here at the Domes and it is nothing short of fantastic. We've got loads of goodies on the go. I'm going to be tucking into this big bowl of cereal, some toast, some avocado because we are getting ready to go skiing and snowboarding again today over in Queenstown. Now that is the next stop on our road trip. Matt and I have been doing 3.5 weeks through the North and South Islands of New Zealand. So if you are interested, definitely go and check those videos out. And our entire road trip has been made possible thanks to the amazing team at Go Rentals. They supplied us with a fantastic hire car and I cannot recommend them enough. And with that, that brings our amazing Wanaka episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it and you come away from it feeling inspired to visit and with plenty of information to plan an amazing adventure all of your own. Now, if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a great weekend and I will see you with a brand new episode next week. Love you.